Hello, everybody. Hello, Insomnia. How are you doing? I can't hear you. How are you doing? That's more like it. Hello and welcome to a wee chat. I am Wee Claire. It's lovely to be back. I think we've been doing this for about 2 years now. A wee chat, for those who don't know, started on Twitch during COVID. It was a talk show that we did on Twitch, and we've had lots of amazing guests on a wee chat over the years. We've had Neil Newbon. Do you all know Neil Newbon? He plays Astarion in Baldur's Gate 3. Yes, you all know Neil Newbon. We've also had people like Elle Newlands from Apex Legends. Any Apex Legends fans here? Yes, what? Someone's going, yes. Yes, Apex Legends fans. And any Baldur's Gate 3 fans here? Yes, yes, I can see some amazing cosplay over there as well. Guys, we've got 2 really amazing guests on this show today. First up, we're going to be speaking to, them both at the same time, but we have Jennifer English, who plays Shadowheart. Look at that. And Baldur's Gate 3. And the wonderful Aliona Baranova, who plays Corinna the Squirrel and was also a performance director in the game too. Can we have a round of applause for Aliona? Guys, are you ready for a good show? We've got guests. We have Rudy the reindeer. We've got lots of clips. And we have fan questions as well. You all excited? OK, when I introduce our first 2 guests, please make a huge noise till they get to this couch. Can we do that? OK, guys, please welcome to the stage. It's Jennifer English and Aliona Baranova!
That's it. Okay.
Look at these 2.
Hi.
Oh, so excited for you to be here. Guys, how are you doing? This is your first Insomnia.
First Insomnia.
Yeah. I'm over encumbered is how I'm doing at the moment. Let me just get comfortable.
Every single pocket
has things in it.
Like, this is why we sell things to vendors. Yeah.
That's what I do as well. This morning, I was coming back from breakfast. I was telling Jen and Aliona, and I had like oatmeal and yogurt and bananas in my hoodie, and I was like just walking out like this, like who? I've already seen some amazing Baldur's Gate 3 cosplay.
No, have we?
Like, can we have a shout out for the cosplayers, please? Make yourself known, please. They're incredible. Oh, great.
So good.
Guys, you look absolutely incredible.
There as well.
Yeah, you can see them on the screens here as well. Let's just
love
admire them. Can we have a round of applause for these cosplayers, please?
Far more talented than us.
What do you think of all the cosplayers that you see at these events? It's quite spectacular.
It's amazing. I do have particular respect for everyone that goes for the full body paint.
Yes.
Like, how do you shower that off? Is your bath okay?
That's a good question, actually.
Like
what
the
about
ring.
you guys? Have you ever cosplayed at all?
I mean, I put the squirrel suit on sometimes. Does that count?
Yes, it does count.
Or like a onesie.
Speaking of which, you wore the squirrel outfit at an event in America that we were all at.
Yeah.
Which was incredible. That was your first time in America. How did you find it?
How did we find America?
Are there Americans in the audience?
Any Americans here?
Oh, well.
No. How'd you find it?
An experience?
Yeah.
Odd.
Everything's
Unique.
very big. And we're quite small.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
huge. I think the first thing that they mentioned to me was the chubby cars and the high toilet water.
I stand by that.
Yeah.
That was the first thing
And the
they
reason the
mentioned.
cars are chubby is because you can avoid a tax. That's why everyone has big cars.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know
Because
that.
then
Yeah,
it counts as
then
a
it's a
people carrier.
truck.
A truck, that's it.
Yeah.
Although
Canny.
It's a bit wasteful.
I think so
Very
too.
wasteful.
Yeah, everything's big. The meals are big. Everything's
Yeah.
huge. Like, it's massive. But did you enjoy your time?
Yeah,
Yeah.
loved
Yeah.
it. Had the best time. Really, I didn't even know they sold Cheetos over here, and now I know. So that's a revelation. They're crunchy Wotsits. Brilliant.
Apart from traveling and going to America and all that kind of thing, like, what's been the most sort of fun or surprising thing since the game's been released? What's sort of shocked you or surprised you about your journey so far?
You signing someone's arm and them tattooing it,
Yeah, that was a bit
that was
mad.
a shock.
I mean, I think the community and how quickly, I'm like eyeing up a few people that I know here, but like how quickly a community has been formed
Yes.
around it and how wholesome that community is.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very queer, very neurodiverse, and very kind and caring and cool.
I also think it's a really intelligent community.
It is.
You have to have brains to play the game.
Yeah.
And so it's been an
It's very
amazing
different.
fandom that's formed.
I wanted to ask about the fans as well. You mentioned the community. I'm going to talk more about Twitch later, but what are your fans like, would you say? What are Jen and Aliona fans like, and what has it been like meeting them?
Amazing.
Like, genuinely amazing. There's very few that I'm like, don't want to go to dinner with you, ew. Like, every single one, I'm like, I just want to stay in the pub and have a chat.
Like unique, intelligent, kind people.
Very creative.
Yep.
Like genuinely brilliant people. Like, I feel like good people.
We meet them at the signings, and then the ones that say like they watch our streams that are in our community, we like take a photo with them, hug them, and then we're like, we wish we could hang out with you.
Yeah.
But there's someone else in the queue, but
Yeah.
so many of them are just awesome
Yeah.
people.
I always think that people's fans or their communities reflect the people that they love, so that's clearly
if
reflective
that's
on...
the case, yeah.
Yeah,
Bloody
don't
hell.
you guys think they're just the best, right?
All right.
Yeah, man. So it's clearly reflective. What have the comments on the game been like? What do people say to you when they come to your tables? What do they say about the game?
It's usually, I mean, we get a lot of letters as well. And the general, like it feels like the game has really helped a lot of people.
Yeah.
And I feel like we get a lot of people that, I've lost my train of thought.
Helped people.
That doesn't seem very
Yeah,
much
it really
like you,
helps.
Jen.
No one gave us a fidget toy to play with.
I
It's
didn't read
difficult.
someone. I said I wanted a Nintendo Switch, and I said if anyone sends me a Nintendo Switch in the post, I will throw it at their face. And then somebody sent like two little like light switches type thing, and they're the best fidget toys. And I'm
Have
so
you got it?
annoyed. No, it's in my coat pocket. Idiot.
You've not got a Nintendo Switch yet, though, do
Not
you?
yet. No.
If you get a Nintendo Switch, we must all play Mario Kart.
Yes, please.
Oh my god. I get...
Great.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Oh no, you've lost her now.
Carry on,
Thank
guys.
you.
Carry on. I'll
You
just
have
be
now
over here.
derailed the interview. That's fine. We love you. It's all good. Speaking of the game, I want to stick with the game for a second because the first thing that I got asked when I started playing the game was, who are you going to romance?
Who are you going to? No, I know who you're romancing.
So we're going to show you this clip from my Twitch channel right now.
Ah.
Let's roll the VT, please. Thank you very much. Let's roll the VT.
Oh.
Any suggestions? Let's hear what we're toasting to. To us. Bold. What does us entail?
Christmas
And no tadpoles, dragons, marauding goblins, or anything like that. Something about you.
You first. Oh, shit. Yes, I think I did it. Yes, okay, great. Oh, almost blew it, guys. Almost
Don't
blew it.
laugh, but I'm not quite sure I have anything to share.
Do you think memories will ever come back? Let's ask
Perhaps.
always ask questions.
But
Very
please,
important.
Enough about. Nearly light. The
Shadowheart,
others
come
will
on.
be awake soon.
What would I do? It's just no words. Don't speak.
What?
I know just what you're just say anything just to get it done.
I know. But you're sweet to notice. Thank you for last
Just
night.
say anything. I hope there'll be more.
Me too.
She trails off. You read an invitation in her eyes.
Invitation. Okay. Let's just go. Let's go. Should we go for it, lads? Should we go for it? Look, she's not gonna take the initiative. I gotta take the initiative here. Yes! Let's go! Yes. Yes. Finally. Oh my god, that took bloody ages, Shadowheart. God. Lae'zel was up for it straight away. Straight away, it was so easy. I've been like working on her
That
for
didn't hurt,
ages.
did it?
No.
Good to know.
No.
For the future.
Is that
Let's
it?
head back.
Oh my
If we
god, is
must.
that it?
Is that it?
That's my girlfriend, Claire.
Hang on, which one?
Look, I tried my best.
You did great.
That is it for now.
Thank
That's it for
you.
now.
Lae'zel was so easy.
She's got fewer boundaries. Yeah, we love Lae'zel.
We love Lae'zel.
That's
What
how
about you guys? Who did you romance? I don't think I caught that. Who did you guys romance on your first playthrough?
Obviously Shadowheart. Obviously
No question.
Shadowheart.
Yeah.
No flirting with anybody else?
Not allowed.
Oh.
I questioned it for a moment, and Jen shouted at me, so I stopped.
Okay, that's fair. That's absolutely fair.
And I'm romancing Lae'zel, so, you know.
Okay, just right. I like that. Bit of a different flavor.
But, yeah.
I wanted to ask, I'm sure you get asked this all the time, Jen, how close are you to your character, Shadowheart? The people need to know.
So what was the question you asked me the other day?
I was watching a fan edit of Shadowheart because that's what my algorithm on TikTok has become, and I'm not ashamed to say that. And it was a really hot one. And I paused and I looked at Jen. I was like, Jen, do you see yourself as separate from Shadowheart? Assuming she's gonna say yes, and her response was, no.
It was 4.5 years. We kind of melded into one at one point. At the beginning, I felt very separate, and I was like, I didn't quite understand her.
Yeah.
It took me a little while to really kind of get her, and then as soon as I did, it was like the rest was history.
Anything you learned from your character, Shadowheart? Is there anything you take with you?
I think I've upped my sass.
Yeah.
Okay, or Aliona, can you answer that a bit more? Do you think Jen's a lot more sassier?
Absolutely.
Oh, all right, okay.
You are.
Yeah.
And I think you have similar boundaries to her now.
Do I?
You tell me off more.
Oh, I do. Yes, I do have more boundaries. Thanks, Shadowheart.
Who's the bossy one between you both then? Because you're so close and you're such a lovely couple, but who's the bossier one?
bossier one? I'd say you. Maybe
I'd say
me.
you.
Yeah.
Equal.
Equal.
Sorry.
I love that. Equal.
We take it in turns.
Yeah, we do.
We switch.
Yeah.
I want to go switch over to Aliona because you were a performance director.
Yes.
Now, for those who don't know what that is, what does performance directing entail in terms of Baldur's Gate 3?
It just entails coming in, looking good, and flirting with the lead character, and then romancing her in real life. You know. I'm kidding.
Romancing the talent.
Online, quite a few people have confused me with a voice director. I'm not a voice director. We had a team. We would have two people when we're directing. In Baldur's Gate, we would have the voice director and the performance director because, unlike most games, we were recording the voice and the mocap at the same time for every character. And so the performance director's job was to focus on what the body was doing during, while we were recording the lines. So the voice director leads the session. The performance director is there to assist the voice director, who's mainly listening to the vocal delivery, and my role was to look at what story the character was telling physically. Because you can give it a lot vocally, but you could still kind of be dead in the body.
Yes.
So we needed to match the two up, which was kind of a process, because a lot of actors came into it never having done mocap before. And I had experience doing motion capture, so I was able to create that bridge. There was a team of us. I wasn't the only performance director. And then at Larian, there's an overall performance director that's in charge of all of us.
We've got some pictures
Yes.
that you sent me. Now let's look at this first picture. So we can see you, obviously, your lovely wee face. Who are these other two lovely people in the picture?
So on the left, that is the left. No, that's
Who's
your
in the
right.
middle? Who's in the middle?
In the middle, Sophia Nemvete, who plays Queen Disa in Rings of Power, who we love.
We love her.
She's iconic and she was brilliant.
Nice.
Who does she play in the game?
Can't remember.
I can't remember the name of her character, think she's a pirate queen.
Nice.
But she was excellent. We had her for one session. I was a bit fangirly with her, but she's lovely and very talented. And then the blonde woman on the end is Beth Park, who was a voice director. Some people may have seen her on TikTok. We worked together a lot, and you requested that your core team would be me and Beth for most of the sessions.
Before we started going out.
Yes, no nepotism.
What are those performance director days like? Are they quite long, drawn-out days? Is there a lot of waiting around and watching and notes?
A good question. So you start the day before, you prepare, you have to read the script, and as you all know, there are a lot of dialogue options in the game. So when you're preparing it, you have to understand the context of everything that's coming. I think that the voice directors will have to understand it in more depth, whereas the performance directors, my focus was, what does this mean physically?
Yeah.
What's just happened? What's this leading into? Is it leading into battle? So should they be more physically engaged, or are they more relaxed? Is this post-battle, like Goblin Camp? It's subtle, but it is there. In the Goblin Party scene, everyone's a little bit more relaxed and at ease because it's a party post that battle. And then on the day, you have a number of sessions. You might have a 4-hour session with one of the companions, so that would take up the whole day. 2 of those would take up the whole day. So you might have you in the morning and then Dev in the evening, or you have a number of NPC sessions, which will be minimum 1 hour, and then the next NPC session, the next NPC session. So it could be up to 6 sessions in a day.
So that's quite a lot.
Yeah.
We've got another picture of you, actually. Describe where you are right now in this picture, and what are you doing here?
Being really
Look
professional.
at you, all comfy. You look nice and comfy.
I have flexible legs and I need to stretch sometimes. So Pit Stop, where we recorded, is a really lovely place that is very accommodating to all the unique personality traits of all their staff. We even had like me and so next to me is a mocap technician, his name's Ben.
Yeah.
Another mocap technician called Mike also has ADHD, and we would dub our corner the neurodivergent corner, and we would just fidget, like we had fidget spinners and would fidget while watching the session. So we are behind a desk, and you can't see it, at the end of the frame is a window, and through there would be the mocap volume where the actor would be recording. The reason there's no one next to me is because the voice director would have been working from home that day, and so I probably took liberties and got quite comfortable.
Why not?
Took up the space.
Yeah, why not?
It's a long session. If it's 4 hours and there's a sofa behind you, so you get quite comfortable. I'm very on it, as you can see. I'm in the zone, right?
Yeah.
Back me up.
Very
right?
in the zone all the time.
You got your glasses on.
Yeah.
So I wanted to ask about the movement element, actually. I've been doing very LA of me. Like, I've been doing some classes since I moved there, and I've enjoyed them very much. We did animal work and Meisner, and all of these things. Animal work is when you become an animal, and then you use that in your performance later. That's the very shortened version. So in terms of movement, I was interested when you're an actor and you're acting and you're doing these scenes, I found it very hard to kind of try and do my lines and emote, but also keep the movement going. So as actors as well, because you're an actor as well, Jen, obviously, how do you keep that in your mind to move like the character and to speak like the character at the same time?
I think for video games, especially when you're doing stationary mocap like that, so we're not the ones like walking around. That would be a lot of the team.
The cutscenes.
The cutscenes, yeah. So I think when you're doing theatre or film, you're usually like, either you've got like a close-up, in which case it doesn't really matter what you're doing physically, or you're on stage and you're walking around and you're inhabiting the space as a character. Whereas when you're doing like a video game like ours, you're still, but you're also like being watched physically.
Yes.
So it's actually so much harder physically than any other role I've had to do, because you have to keep so engaged and alive, and it's really easy to forget your body. So at the beginning, and one of the reasons why I loved working with Aliona right early on, was because I mean, you would remind me that I had a body quite a lot of the time, because I'd kind of be very still and stiff.
And you weren't the only one, because the actors would be in a mocap suit, which is essentially like pajamas in front of strangers all of a sudden.
Yeah.
You'd understand why someone would get stiff. And people might not know this, you're not acting with another actor in the room. You have the script in front of you. And so you need to physicalize it as if you were, like, my mic just dropped down my bum. You had to physicalize it as if you were communicating with someone about this distance away from you, probably a bit closer.
Yes.
But you're just talking to a screen. So it's understandable that actors
Freeze up a
just
bit.
freeze up a bit and tense up. And that's where the performance director role came in of, I would say to them, like, I am here to support you. I'm keeping an eye on your body. Like, trust me, let me hold you with this. And if I see that you're starting to get a bit stiff, I'll help you. I'll give you some notes to aid you along. And you were so good at taking the notes. I mean, almost everybody was. There'd be the odd person that was really nervous and couldn't take a note. But in general, 99% of the people, actors love notes. I'm sure you've experienced this.
Yes.
As soon as someone tells you, oh, could you do it a bit more like this? I thought she might be coming to fix my mic. No. We love that, right? We want notes.
Same. You can't get better without
Yeah,
notes.
exactly.
Speaking of notes, so speaking of romancing, let's go back to the romancing. We've got another picture coming up here. It's a really lovely picture of both of you. Aww. You guys met working, right? So I hope you don't mind me asking, but who made the first move? Like, how did that happen? We need to
a long
find out
story.
everything. So
Can I give a bit of context first?
yes,
Do
you
it.
can.
For
Yes.
context, some people may have seen this on Twitter. I had also... Are you fixing? Yeah. Bye.
Sorry, we're gonna fix Aliona's bum.
It's about... Look.
Is it
It's about to come out. It's like here.
Is it down your leg?
You tell the story.
Okay,
Which
I'll
bit
be
were you
right
telling,
back.
babe?
Aliona's just gonna fix her bum.
Oh no, I can't do it by myself.
Let's give some encouragement. Yes, you can. So tell us everything.
So we were like it was very professional. We were very professional, and then it was lockdown, and so the only people we were seeing, like I would come in, and we were still allowed to work because you're by yourself in a booth, like you're not breathing on anyone. So as soon as we were allowed to, we were back at work. So I was seeing everyone from the game more than I was seeing friends and family.
Yeah.
And so we all became very close, and that this one particular friendship kind of blossomed.
Yes.
And so we were very professional at first, and I just said about like lockdown and it's not on.
Can we
Oh,
have
on now?
Aliona's mic, please?
Can you hear me?
Thank you.
I have a cold. That's why I'm a bit nasally today. Just
It's all good.
where
You were
are you
saying
up
you're
to?
very
So
professional.
I just said about it was lockdown, and so we were seeing each other quite a lot.
Oh, but you've skipped ahead.
Oh no.
Okay, Aliona, go on.
I'll
Okay,
let
just
you
a bit
I'll
of
let you
context
have
at the
this.
beginning. I said this on Twitter. I auditioned for Shadowheart. So when I met Jen, there was a rivalry that Jen didn't know about.
No idea.
Oh.
But just to be clear, my audition for Shadowheart was awful. Like I was like Jennifer Lopez, delusional, Delulu type, thinking like mine was a good
Leave
audition.
J-Lo
It wasn't.
alone.
I never needed everyone would love to be Shadowheart. I should like. It's right that it's Jen. My audition was shit.
I've seen it. It was. No, I'm joking. It's fine.
I just didn't know what I was doing. I went to a coach and I think he was a charlatan. Anyway, so when we first met, she'd already been working on the game for 6 months. I joined 6 months in, and I wanted to hate Jen because she got the role that I wanted. But
We're like,
yeah.
right.
But this sweet Labrador puppy here didn't know that. So she was really lovely to me. And
I had no idea.
people were telling me, like, Jennifer English is coming in today, and you're going to love her. And I was like, I'll see about that. And she bounds in so cheery and lovely and bubbly. And I'm like, oh, damn, she's really nice. I hate her even more. And then we go in to record, and I'm like, I really hope she sucks. And then she's amazing. Like, she's excellent. I'm watching her thinking, I could learn from her. I should sit back and watch and grow as a performer just by watching her. And so that rivalry sort of dissipated.
Love that.
And people said like she romanced her mortal enemy without even realizing. It's so Jennifer English to do.
No idea.
And you know what? You really, and I'm sure those who, we're going to talk about your Twitch in a second and your community. For those who follow both of these guys, you can see it as a deep friendship and an appreciation for one another. And that's the basis of any great love story. Yeah. And you guys are just, I've got goosebumps looking at them. They're just the sweetest. Can we have a round of applause for these guys? I love them so much.
But I interrupted what Jen was saying about lockdown.
No, it's gone.
So the question was who made the first move?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, who did make the first move?
The first move. We need to know that. Then we need to know the tea. Let's go.
I mean, it depends how much you want to share.
Yeah.
About the film? Can I share about the film?
Oh, yeah, you can, yeah.
I've been talking a lot. You share about the film.
Well, basically, we were...
No, it's too personal.
Yeah, it's too personal. But I just can't decide. It was kind of... I think you kind of mentioned that you liked me. And
Yeah.
then I asked you out on the date.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like a mutual... Like, boop, 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 boop.
Kind of felt it.
Yeah.
We met each other.
Yeah.
I love that. Let's talk about Twitch.
Yes.
Before we talk about Twitch, I want to show this VT. Let's run the VT. Let's have a little look at some Twitch clips, shall
Because
we?
when one door closes,
Bing bong.
another door opens.
Bing bong. These are the best things. Did we tell you? Yeah, we told
And I'm
you them.
so grateful for this community embracing me. And
It's almost like you're quite awesome.
I shall bid you adieu. I must now go off and cook some Githyanki eggs.
I hope not baby eggs.
No, not the baby,
Lizard eggs.
the regular human kind.
Human eggs.
we don't lay eggs. Lisa.
Well, I will be doing some experimenting in the kitchen this evening.
No, I'm going to use my special buttons now, okay? Ready?
Yeah.
Watch this. What's this? Command strike. Second wind. No. Action surge. Let's do that one.
What's that?
Don't know.
Great. Oh, and you do it again.
Oh!
the
You're
hell is
welcome. You're welcome. Just killed him.
What the hell?
Excellent. Don't worry about it. I might maybe be a boomer, but I'm a boomer today.
Queen. Hell's queens.
Okay.
Oh, Dev.
Dev is the best.
Oh, we're there.
Well, that's you. You guys are on there.
We exist.
You exist.
It's my sock now.
Dev's not competitive at all.
Dev's not competitive at all.
She was competitive even when we were recording the game.
Really?
Oh,
So
yeah.
competitive.
Really?
In terms of like who could record the lines the fastest, there's a little plaque that she made herself.
Oh, really?
She made
Because she was
herself
the
a plaque.
fastest. She was the fastest.
I love
Very
how
fast.
when we were in America, Neil was like, Dev kept going, how far along in the game are you? Because I'm further along than you. And I was like, wow, because she's so sweet. And
No, she's not.
She's got a heart of gold.
Oh, she's an amazing human, but
very
she's
competitive.
Not.
okay.
When we got partnered on Twitch the other day, and I kept trying. Thank you.
Can we have a round of applause for these partners on
And they kept
Twitch?
denying us partner. Like it wasn't. They just gave it to us. We had to apply 3 times, and we did have to stream a certain amount to get it. I kept video calling Dev to tell her because she's further along in the game than us, but we got partner first. So I kept trying to get her on the phone, but
Someone else is competitive as well.
yeah.
Oh.
She didn't answer in the end, and then she saw herself, and actually she was really happy for us, which was really annoying.
Really annoying.
So I wanted her to be annoyed.
If you could say anything to your Twitch community right now, some of which are watching along live on my stream. Can we say hello to the stream, everyone? Hello. Hello, everyone. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Can we have a round of applause for the people on the stream?
Sharties.
Hi, Shati.
Hi, Shadi.
They're on there right now spamming their remotes, and the Wii Squad, you can spam yours too. What would you like to say to everyone watching along online and everyone here? What would you like to say?
If you bullied Sugar Melly a bit more.
Yeah, where are you, Sugar Melly? Why aren't you here? What would we say? I mean, they know how much we love them.
I just adore them.
thank you for being the most supportive, wonderful, but also like caring and kind and magical community we could ever hope to be a part of.
We never expected any of this. So our community fills us with so much confidence. The other day I said on stream, you've given us audacity to dare to do bold things now, because you've just filled us with so much joy, and like the love our community gives us. It's so validating. I wish everyone could feel the feeling that our community gives us.
I
They're
love
incredible.
it. Shout out to the Sharty Party.
Thank you, Sharty Party.
And the wee squad as well. Can we have a round of applause for them? Let's go. Right, now let's get on to our next segment. This next part of the show, it's called Dear Rudy. Are you guys ready? Let's bring on Rudy. Roll BT. Let's go.
I thought it was going to appear there.
Hello, Rudy. Can you hear me?
Oh.
Yeah, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can we have a round of applause for Rudy, please? I want a really huge one. Louder! Louder! Heck yeah. Rudy, we haven't actually spoken since the last Insomnia. Have you been okay? Because you've not been taking any of my calls.
Yeah, I'm okay, Claire. I just needed to take some time out. You know, Christmas always takes it out of me, you know? It's real busy.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Are you okay now?
Yeah, I was just catching up on some games I missed. I'm a gamer now, Claire.
That's very good to hear. We are at Insomnia, the Gaming Festival, so it would be worrying if you weren't. But we're doing things differently today, Rudy. Someone from the audience is going to ask a question. Are you ready for an audience question?
Yeah, I sure am, Claire.
Okay, all right. This is a very special one. She has come all the way from Canada. She's actually a member of the Wii Squad, and she's been to Insomnia several times. Let's have a round of applause for Kristen, please, who's now standing up over there. Kristen's all the way from Canada. Wow.
Wow.
Kristen, hello there. How are you doing?
Hi.
It's lovely to see you, Kristen.
Good to see you.
Guys, this is Kristen, a member of the Wii Squad.
Lovely to meet you.
Kristen, you've got a question for Rudy?
I do. Hi, Rudy. It's Kristen. Since Jen and Aliona are at Insomnia today, I wanted to ask if you were a fan of Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh, yeah. Are you a fan, Rudy?
Yeah, hi, Kristen. Thanks so much for being here. You know, Canada's pretty close to the North Pole. 2,065 miles, you know, to be exact. It's one of the first stops we make at Christmas.
Right,
you know?
okay, Rudy, okay, we're not talking about Christmas.
Sorry.
We get back to the question, please, Rudy. Thank you very much. Please answer the question.
Okay. I'm sorry, Claire. Hi again, Kristen. Yes, I love Baldur's Gate 3. It's the only game I've been playing on my time off since Christmas.
Well, we were talking about romancing earlier, Rudy. Who did you romance in the game?
Nobody, Claire.
What do you mean, nobody? You must have romanced someone.
Well, I didn't like any of the main characters, Claire.
What? Oh my God. Okay, hold on. Did Astarion not tempt you? Because I know a lot of people like Astarion.
No way. He's scary. He sucks on animals, Claire.
Yes, that is true. He does. Okay, I'm sorry. What about Lae'zel?
Oh no, I don't like grumpy lizards.
She's Rudy. She's not a lizard. She's a Githyanki.
Wait, she's American?
No, she's not a Yankee. She's a Githyanki. Okay, never mind. Okay, so we've got Jennifer here, and Jennifer plays Shadowheart, a great character in the game. Did you not think about romancing Shadowheart?
Well, she was always sad, Claire. Like, she gave me the big sads. Well, I tell you what, there was one character I wanted to romance, but I'm too shy to say.
Okay, Rudy, you can tell us. It's a safe space, right? Rudy can tell us, right? We've got lots of nodding heads. Go for it, Rudy. Tell us.
Oh gosh, I'm all embarrassed. It was Corinna the squirrel. I'm a real big fan, Claire, but the game wouldn't let me do any romancing. I feel all shy
this?
I see it. I think it's a good match. Reindeer and Corinna.
Yeah,
it makes sense.
It makes sense. There you go. You've got Aliona's approval so far, but since Aliona is here and you never got a chance to do any romancing of Corinna, would you like to try now, Rudy?
Oh wow! Yes, please. Only if that's okay with Aliona.
Is it okay?
Go for it. Totally fine.
Okay.
Okay, Rudy, take it away.
I'm a
Give
little
it your
nervous.
best shot.
Here goes. Okay, here we go. Every little thing that you have said and done, it feels like it's deep within me. Doesn't really matter if you're on the run. It seems like we're meant to be. I don't care who you are, where you're from, what you did, as long as you love me, who you
Okay, that's enough, Rudy. Okay, that's enough. Can we have a round of applause for Rudy? He's given it his best shot. Oh my God, Rudy. Jeez, oh. Okay, that's quite enough. Okay, Aliona, what is your verdict?
Rudy?
Yeah?
Away! Away!
Oh, no.
Yes, I'm sorry, Rudy, you blew it. You blew it.
Oh, jeez, I blew it, Claire. You think that American lizard lady will still take me back? I mean, she said she liked my scent.
She's not a lizard. Look, never mind. Okay, you gave it your best shot. Go give the Githyanki a shot then. Good luck. Good luck to you, Rudy. Go for it.
Well, thank you, Claire, and bye, Jennifer and Aliona. I gotta get back to the game now, Claire.
Okay, bye, Rudy.
Bye, Insomnia, and bye, everyone.
A round of applause for Rudy, please.
Amazing.
Say what?
Wow. Have you ever been romanced by a reindeer?
I can't say I have. First time for everything.
Jen, how do you feel about this?
Like a little conflicted, if I'm honest. Yeah, little jealous. Clearly got to up my game.
Yeah, you do.
Like we've got
Fight
another
for me.
we've got another segment here very quickly. We're going to look at the scroll hole. Are you ready for the scroll hole? It's not as bad as you think, you guys. It sounds worse than it is.
Were
the
you not
scroll
listening
hole.
when Claire explained what this is?
It's where we look at a picture from your Instagram.
Oh, yes,
account.
you did tell me this. Yeah.
I got you. Don't worry. Family fun, family friendly. Okay, let's look at Jen's first. Let's look at this picture of Jen. It's a very cute one. Oh, duh. Can you talk about this picture?
That's my dog, Tilly. He's a golden retriever, and I've just realized that I think I've based my entire personality off that dog.
You have.
She was amazing. She didn't know how to play fetch. She would just run away with the ball. But she was the kind of dog that apparently I don't remember this, but I was making a den. I was a den making child.
Yes.
And we used the washing line to like put a blanket over, and I tucked it the end in to her collar because she was lying there, and apparently she stayed there for like 3 hours so she wouldn't mess up my den.
Oh, you said you've based your personality on your dog.
Yeah.
What about, what's your spirit animal, Aliona? What would you say you would base your personality on? Do you have a pet, an animal? What kind of energy do you have?
Yeah, what would you say?
I'm thinking an angry squirrel, but
Yeah.
You're pretty black cat.
Okay, everyone says this, that I have the personality of a cat. I don't love cats,
Oh,
That's very black cat behavior of you.
apparently.
that's true. That is true. But we've got another picture to get through, and it is one of Aliona. I love this so much. Okay, please explain this.
This is a Pepsi ad that I did, and I played a Russian nesting doll. I wish you had the ad up. It's very funny.
It's a really good
It's only
ad.
like 15 seconds.
I love that.
It went out in Australia, and some friends text me to be like, did I just see you on TV in Australia as a Russian nesting doll? So I voiced all of them, and they pop out of each other, obviously.
Yes.
And then
Great ad.
what do I say? I can't even remember the line.
Max bursting with flavor.
Yeah, something. But I remember to the audition, they always say for commercial auditions, try and go as much as the characters you can. So I found, well, my younger sister had a traditional Russian dress, so I put it on, but it was like, came up to me on here, and for the audition, I, because you have to like reenact popping out of Russian nesting dolls, so I did it for them. No one else did this, but I did. I'd say the line, and then I'd go, boop, and then the next one, boop, and they loved it, and they booked me for the role.
I love your popping noise. I love that so much. Guys, we're now moving on to audience questions.
Great.
I'm very excited about that. Guys, do you have some questions? Because we do have the lovely Sam there. Hi, Sam. He's in the blue T-shirt. Everyone turn around and look at Sam. Everyone wave at Sam.
Okay, hi.
Hi, Sam. Loving your work, Sam. Please stick your hand straight up in the air and don't be shy. We would love to take a question. We've got somebody down here, please, Sam. Please say your name clearly and then your question.
Hi, I'm Anders. My question is for Aliona. So, when you are performance directing, what do you find is the most useful and helpful thing that an actor can bring into the volume to help you?
Ooh,
great
question.
Good question.
Love that.
It's not, I don't want this to be a cop-out answer, but a healthy attitude to feedback, because sometimes actors, when you give them feedback, they question themselves and say, oh, am I doing it wrong? Am I doing it wrong? When actors came, like I was saying earlier, when we do love getting notes, receiving notes and feedback, that is so exciting, because all I ever want to do is make the performance better. And so when an actor came with an attitude of, if I give them a note and they go, great, yeah, like they feed off that, that would be the best thing that they could bring.
Thank you very much. Any other questions in the audience here? Hands up. We've got a question down here. And then I have one from the Twitch chat as well, so we'll move to the Twitch chat too. Hello, my dear. What's your name and what's your question?
My name's Andrew, and I want to know your most embarrassing moment.
It was what?
Embarrassing moment.
Embarrassing. Thank you.
That's a very good question. I'm thinking in terms of the game. Oh, several.
I embarrassed myself at London Comic Con with one of the actors from Twilight, which you're far too young to know, and you don't need to watch Twilight at this point, because we've moved on. Ashley Green, who plays Alice in Twilight.
Oh, yes.
We were talking to her in the green room, and I said, I used to be a Twihard, and I was obsessed. I went to a convention, and I met some of Twilight, and then I was backstage talking to some of the Twilight cast, and I think I said to her that for some people, we said that we're a queer couple and it's amazing how many queer people we meet and come up to us. And she said, oh, I get lots of queer people come up to me and tell me that I'm their queer awakening. And I was like, yeah, really cool. And then we said goodbye, and then I turned around. I was like, oh my God, she's going to think she was my queer awakening, and she wasn't. So I was like, bye, nice to meet you. Oh, no, you weren't my queer awakening, by the way. You didn't ask me that.
Oh, no.
But, yeah, you weren't. Great to meet you. We'll see you around. Bye. I embarrassed myself in front of a famous actress.
We've all been there. Don't worry. No shame. No shame. I've got one from the Twitch chat. So we need to acknowledge the lovely Twitch chat. From Katie W. TK, sorry, Katie, my contacts are rather dry at 531. Hello, Katie. What jobs do you think Shadowheart would have in the 21st century?
Ooh.
You both can answer that.
Good question.
Yes.
I think, it depends where she's at in the story.
It's a good question.
I think cult leader for one version.
Yes.
Dark cult leader. And then on the other one, a farmer.
Love it. Would you agree, Aliona?
For Shadowheart, I was thinking maybe like younger Shadowheart, before she's developed her leadership skills. In the modern world, working in a record store.
Oh, yeah,
like
nice.
an indie record store.
Yeah.
Where she can look down on people, on some of their choices if they're a bit too poppy.
Yeah, I agree. 1,000%. Then we've got one more. We have time for one more question. We've got somebody over here who's like really going like this. Wow. Hello, we've got to acknowledge the cosplayers again. Can we have a round of applause for the cosplayers? They're so good. Let's get a camera on them as well. Hello, my dear. Name and question. Go for it.
Oh, hi. My name's Em. Who's your favorite antagonist of the game?
Oh, there's so. I mean, for me, it has to be Orin.
Oh, yeah, that's a good answer.
Orin. I mean, and Maggie, who plays Orin, is one of our favorite people as well.
Yeah.
So it's a nice combo. I just think she's so sexy.
Maggie is one of my favorite people. Maggie Robertson, you guys in the whole world. You guys two have made the list. Favorite people list. Love you both.
Yes,
Can I add the hag as well?
Oh, the hag.
Oh, the
hag.
hag.
The hag is great.
Thank you for your question. Can we have a round of applause for the fan questions and online? Louder, please. That's what I like to hear. Guys, I can't believe it, but we've reached the end of the show.
That went so fast.
It was so bloomin', I almost swore, bloomin' fast. You hear that, Tobin? I didn't swear. Tobin's like, yes. Look at that. I did a whole 60 minutes without swearing. You know what, you guys? I love you both to pieces.
We love you.
From the moment I met you, I just was like, you're my people. You're my crazy, chaotic brained, ridiculous weirdos. I love you so much. Tell us where we can find you this weekend.
So we're going to, I mean, in a matter of minutes, we're going to be at the meet and greet area. Which way is it? That way?
That way.
Yeah, doing autographs
That direction.
for an hour, and then we're here tomorrow. I think it's like 10:30 to 12:30, doing more meet and greet and signings, and then we're going to be at High Rollers.
Yes. Playing D&D for me the first time. I'm terrified.
Don't worry about it. You'll be fine.
And we've created new characters.
I'm drugged up on cold medicine anyway, so
should be fine. Should be fine.
Be away with the fairies.
So we're doing that tomorrow. So hopefully see you guys there.
I'm gonna hang out in the meet and greet area with you and just kind of like take snaps for you.
Right. Yeah.
I'll just like add to the chaos. Guys, I love you so much. Thank you so much for being part of a WeChat online and here as well. Guys, please give one up for Jen and Aliona. I have been WeClaire. That's Jen. That's Aliona. This is a WeChat. Insomnia I-72. Let's go!